So the scientific method is a way, it's a very powerful way to look at the world to try to explain things. But I think good scientists recognize the limits of it. If you really want to talk about the dynamics of love, you can't use the scientific method to do it.
Right.
And it's unfortunate, and I think you see it a lot today, that there are scientists, bureaucratic scientists, who think that they represent science. If you go against what I say, you go against science.
Sure.
And that to me is the red flag, like you're not the real deal, because no real scientist would talk like that.
Right.
It's about open debate and discussion. So the scientific method is a truly powerful way to look. It's a lens. Like I think in lenses.
Yeah.
It's a lens to look at the world. But faith is another lens to look at the world to get a different kind of knowledge about the world. And it is true knowledge, right?
Yeah.
You think of scientists like you do an experiment and it's purely objective, but really the basis for the experiment is a hunch, right? I think this is going to happen,
Right.
and I've got some reason to believe it, but my knowledge is partial. It's not whole. And I think that's like faith. Faith is that too. Faith is not blind. Faith has a knowledge component to it, right? And so if you fall in love with someone and you start to get information about them and you think maybe we should get married, right? You have partial knowledge, but you're going to still act on that partial knowledge. That's acting on faith. It doesn't mean you act blindly. I think we have to redefine what we mean by faith. There's knowledge behind faith. You strengthen your faith by strengthening your knowledge.
Amen.
So it's the same thing, relationship with God, right? People who say, oh, I have no faith. Well, it's because you have no knowledge.